How many of you have gone to watch a cultural convention event? That includes any musical, drama, debate, or dance performance. Just raise your hand. This time, raise your hand if you've gone to see a sports event at an ISS tournament. If you guys take a look around for yourselves, you can roughly see a difference of around 3 to 1 for those who've gone to watch a sports event versus those who've gone to watch an arts event. But why is that? Is it because sports are just more interesting to watch? Or is it because the sports events were more publicized and your teachers let you out of class to go watch them? Well, either way, it shows a clear preference for sports. People view ISB as a very well-rounded school, and I'm not here to say that it's not. But I'm also not going to say that it completely deserves that title. Have you ever wondered why the ISB graduation requirements include only 1 credit for art, but 1.5 credits for physical education? Or have you ever heard of the phrase, CC, or cultural convention, is not a real ISS? Well, in reality, CC cannot get any more real. According to the Americans for the Arts, 72% of business leaders around the world say that creativity is the #1 component that they look for in potential employees. This means that the skills required for CC, such as complex and creative cognitive capacities, will land you a job in the future. For instance, if you were a lawyer, you may be asked to present well-coherent and structured arguments. Your participation in CC debate will instill in you the experience and confidence to thrive in this field. It is not unheard of that schools in the United States reduce the number of arts programs that they have due to certain budget cuts. In fact, a few years ago, a public high school in Wilson, North Carolina, was forced to cut their jazz band program due to this very issue. Furthermore, the Trump administration is against the arts. Their proposal aims to axe the National Endowment for the Arts and the Corporation for National and Community Service. This could result in the decrease in the number of arts teachers in the United States by 50%. Mick Mulvaney, the White House budget director, announced that this decision was made due to their belief that investing in the arts was not a way to use money properly. But higher rates of college enrollment, higher career goals, more civically involved citizens, raised student attendance, enhanced student creativity, and strengthened executive attention network. Now, would you say that these traits, which are all derived from the arts, are not worth investing in? The arts and the academic learning actually go hand in hand. Without the skills obtained from the arts, there would be no driving force behind all other learning. As Eric Jensen, an American neuroscientist, put it, the arts enhance the process of learning. Now at this point, I want you all to clear your minds and picture a musical performance. Pages of black notes coming to life as students begin to interpret the story behind the musical language. Multiple bodies becoming one with just the swift movement of the conductor's baton. The silence broken by a colorful symphony. Now this time, imagine the stiffness of a dark stage as the delicate movement of dancers start to bring light. Their lips remain closed, yet the audience hears a story. Passion overflows with every single step that they take. Here's a story of a typical outcast. They feel out of place, and the only way they can feel connected to the world is through the stroke of a pencil. They pour out their dreams, their canvas becomes their future, and they now have hope. This is the power of the arts. They go beyond what we can just simply measure. The arts has the ability to influence our lives for the better. It's as simple as that. Research shows that students that have a high participation in art have a dropout rate of around 4%, which is actually 5 times lower than the dropout rate of those with a low participation in art. Additionally, students that take at least 4 years of art have been found to score 58 points higher on the verbal and 38 points higher on the math section for the SAT. Along with these improved test scores, art is also known to help develop essential parts in our brain. In fact, a study with an fMRI showed that students that were involved in producing art showed greater spatial improvement in functional connectivity, which is related to psychological resilience or stress resistance. So art is not only just a way of creatively expressing our work, but it is also a significant predictor of a student's later academic achievement and involvement in society. These benefits highlight how detrimental it is for these American public schools to be cutting their arts programs. But fortunately for us, ISB has taken a different approach. In contrast to most American schools, ISB actually invests more money in their arts department than the athletics. Mr. DeVries, our chief financial officer, stated that this year's budget expense for the arts was 16 million baht. Contrastingly, this year's budget expense for the athletics was 9 million baht. Furthermore, the CC building was a 380 million baht investment, which is 150 million baht more expensive than the investment made in the sports complex. So with their high budgets and willingness to advance the arts program, it is clear that ISB provides a suitable balance between the arts, athletics, and academic programs. The next step that ISB could take is to incorporate this philosophy into the curriculum by adjusting the graduation requirements to reflect it. However, does ISB's perspective on the arts reflect the perspective of its students? Without much research, we can see that the number of students is substantially higher in the athletics program than these arts. And why is that? I believe the main reason for this is because we, as a student body, do not recognize the true importance of the arts and the many benefits that it holds for us. We are fortunate enough to go to a school that not only provides, but supports diverse programs. But no matter how much our ISB offers and promotes the arts, we will not benefit from it unless we are willing to try it out for ourselves. Be it music, drama, dance, or visual arts, they're all unique realms waiting to be explored. So why waste this opportunity that ISB provides for you? Why waste your chance at improving your present and future life? Thank you.